America. Perfect.
And we went from 460 to 520 cows an hour. By moving that pipe 50 centimeters, I made my dairy too small by 360 beds. So watch the Jersey, watch this black cow. There'll be a black cow. She'll put her head to the left, and now she can get on that stall. The next cow will be a yellow one, puts her head to the left, trying to get on, and now she goes. This next dark one will put her head to the left. She's trying to get her head in there, and now she's in. 10 seconds, 11 seconds instead of 6 seconds to get on. So it helps slower, older cows. It helps everybody. Gets on, her butt doesn't stop the wheel. So when a slow cow would get on, she only had 6 seconds, and her butt would not be on all the way, and she would hit the stop. And so my wheel would stop. You had to stop 72 cows. You wore out the equipment more. And you lost your efficiency. So from pre-dip to post-dip to everything, the timing stays the same even though there's an empty stall. From when I start stimulation on a cow to when I attach a machine, 1 minute. And then I'll put the next guy there attaching machine. At 10,000 milkings today, I promise you that 9,900 of them will be timed exactly right. So I get 500 to 520 cows an hour with 4 people milking. So the efficiency of a rotary is great. The timing of a rotary is great. And I will have 9,900 milkings out of 10,000 done right. I can't promise that in a double 40 parallel. And then when you're this size dairy, the parlor without the building cost $1 million. So $1 million divided by 3,000 cows is $330 a cow. It's nothing. And then the building over this was another $1 million. So now my parlor cost me $660, $700 a cow. So a 400 cow dairy, your parlor costs you $5,000 a cow or something like that. Yeah, when you start to do that math. So it has huge efficiencies, and it has great great management. I can run the dairy that way.
Ja, det er i hvert fald under stærk overvejet at skifte karusel. Det må jeg altid stå her.
What's hugely important, if you're going to steam your cows up, then they have to have 30 inches, 78 centimeters. So if you're going to take mature cows and make the ration 2 parts and make the second part before calving a steam up, first of all, you're stupid because that shouldn't be done. But if you're going to do that, then you want to have this side. You want to have 30 inches. So you want every cow to eat at the same time because they will sort and eat the energy, and then they will have nothing but brush. If they do it on this side, only 60% of the cows can eat, 37% can't eat at the same time. So if they sorted it and the first cows ate all the energy, the last cows would get the brush. Which cow would freshen the best? The one that ate all the energy, or the one that ate the brush?
The first one.
Wrong. The one who would do the best in here is the last one to eat because she would eat the brush to her calorie need. If the leftovers are shit, she does best on shit. That's the whole secret of Goldilocks diet. We have taught this cow, the NEL of this is so low that when I lower the energy, what does the cow do?
Eat more.
She eats more. So I fill her rumen up and she gets all the calories she needs. On the last days, if I make this into a steam up, she gets fat inside, and she tells herself, there's too much energy, stop eating. And so the cows who now come into fresh go down in intake. And so then when they freshen over there, they don't eat, and then they get to the fresh pen, they don't eat. So the cow who eats the energy is the cow who has the DA and goes off feed. Now, one other piece of magic here is the NDF is 50. The NDF is 50 of this ration. Now, the NDF is 50. And because she eats about 12 kilos, 12 kilos times 0.5 means that she eats 6 kilos of fiber. 6 kilos of fiber is what fills her up. When I move her to the other ration, she's eating 25 kilos, but it's a 26% NDF from forage, and so her amount of forage here is also 5 to 6 kilos of NDF. It means that in 50 pounds of intake over there, there's 13 pounds of fiber in it. So what happens is I train that cow there to eat 13 pounds of NDF, 6 kilos. When she becomes a fresh cow, she eats more, but it's the same 6 kilos. Yeah. So I fill her stomach up and she takes off. The hard bugs are the fiber bugs. If you do something bad to a cow who's eating good and you burn her with lactic acidosis, it takes you weeks, 3-4 weeks to get the fiber digesters back. If I gave a cow 30 pounds, which is 15 kilos of maize, so what would happen to that cow that ate 30 pounds of corn? If she ate 15 to 20 kilos. Lactic acidosis. So the starch digesters come immediately. So as soon as you give a starch digester lots of starch, they grow like crazy. Starch digesters grow very fast. In fact, they will grow so fast they will kill a cow in 24 hours. You understand how that works? That she will get lactic acidosis, she will get, we call it grain overload, and she will die. So it's no problem to make the starch digesters. What is a problem is to make fiber digesters. Well, I spent 60 days here making fiber digesters. Tomorrow, when she freshens, she will eat the starch, and her starch digesters will be there. So I have everything I need in my room, and I have both the starch and the fiber digesters. Now I do this with Holsteins too.
Han var jo ikke i tvivl om, hvordan den fodring skulle være i forhold til tilbageholdt efterbier, og hvordan man fik startet koen ordentligt op. Altså de her 6 kilo fibre, der skulle være i rationen for, at koen fungerede også efter kælden. Interesse, det var jo så de golfbefrøinger, den var han jo, det er nok det skarpeste, jeg har hørt.
Så hvad tager du med hjem?
Jamen, det er goldko-rationen. Altså, den skal jeg jo hjem og have i dig til at optimere med de fodermidler, jeg har.